Hi guys, welcome to your kettlebell strength class. Today for class you will need 2 kettlebells, both different weights, so maybe a light and a medium or a medium and something a little bit heavier. And if you have a resistance band, bring that in because we're going to use it in the warm-up. As always, I'm going to offer suggestions for modifications to make things a little bit easier to pull back, or progressions to make things a little bit more challenging. So you can kind of pick and choose and determine what kind of experience you want to have today. So you're going to have your kettlebell splitting the top of your mat. Your resistance band is just off to the side. Starting standing at the top with the feet wide, about shoulder distance. Inhale, reach the arms up, and exhale, push the hips back, hinge. Inhale, reach. Exhale, hinge. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hips go back. There's a bend in the knees that happens, almost like you're swinging, hips back. As you push the arms back, palms up, palms swipe through the air for 3. Tall spine for 2. Keep the feet wide, last one. Big inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands go down. Find your squat position. Step back, downward facing dog. Hips high, back to your plank. Walk the feet forward. Find your squat position first. So you're gonna drop the butt, lift the chest, inhale, reach. Exhale, keep the chest lifted as you drop the hips. Hands go down, step back, plank. Push hips high, down dog, back to plank. Walk forward. Keep moving. You get about 30 seconds here. So this is just to start to mobilize, to see how the body's feeling, opening up through the hips, establishing your squat position, establishing your plank position, hips high, pike on the down dog. About 15 seconds left to go. Moving at your own time, your own pace, just back and forth, letting it feel good for 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, finish in downward facing dog. Right leg lift, right foot steps outside right hand, big step, find your dragon lunge. Inhale, reach the right arm up. Exhale, lower the right forearm down. Inhale, reach up, twist up, open. Exhale, lower. Going for the thoracic, opening through the spine. Little twist, eyes follow hands, stack shoulders. Last one, exhale, drop. Both palms down. Inhale, pull the chest forward. Sit into the lunge. Exhale, straighten both legs. Long pyramid pose, big stretch. Bend knee, pull chest. Exhale, fold. Inhale, pull chest forward, bend right knee. Front knee stack over ankle. Exhale, straighten the legs. Pull the right hip back, left hip forward to square it off. One more, big inhale. Exhale, hips high, feel the stretch through the hamstrings. Come back to your dragon lunge, step the right leg back, find your high plank hold. Just establish plank, shoulders stacked over wrists, legs tight, core tight, glute tight. Fingertips spread wide, hold for 3. Breathing in and out, long back of the neck, gaze top of mat for 2. And 1, hips high, down dog. Inhale, left leg lift. Exhale, left foot step, outside left hand, big step. Left arm reach up, twist open, inhale. Exhale, forearm, elbow drop. So you'll notice not just the thoracic spine rotation, but also an opening through the hip as you drop the left forearm down. Eyes are just following the hand. You stack the shoulders, open up through the chest, pushing the right palm down, left foot down. Last one, inhale, reach. Exhale, drop. Left forearm goes down. Bend more into your left knee. Shift the hips forward. So you want to feel the stretch. Inhale, exhale, straighten the legs. Inhale, pull forward. Exhale, push back. 2 more. Inhale, pull forward. You're squaring off the hips by pulling left hip forward, left hip back, right hip forward. Last one. Exhale. Come back to your dragon lunge. Step back, high plank. Downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward, bend knees, jump, walk, feet outside hands, drop the hips low, find your malasana, your deep squat. Elbows are coming to the insides of the knees, the thighs, and helping to pry the knees, the hips open. Make sure the feet are grounded. If the heels are lifted, you're just gonna drop the heels, come a little bit higher in your squat. Little rock side to side, and then you can start to pick up opposite heel as you sway back and forth. Keeping the spine tall, so top of the head reaching up towards ceiling. Lengthen through the back body, hips low. Feel the stretch through inner thighs. 3, 2, last one. Both heels down, both hands down. If you have a resistance band, you're gonna take it and place it on the thighs, just above the knees. just above the knee. So you're setting up, and then you will keep resistance on the band the whole time. So you're gonna fight the band, starting on your back, driving, heels down, toes up. So we're gonna get right into hamstrings and glutes, elbows in, neutral pelvis, neutral spine. Press the hips up, squeeze, lower down, down and up. You're here 30 seconds. Squeezing tight at the top. So you don't want to articulate down on this one. You're driving the elbows, the forearms, down into the mat at about a 45-degree angle. Make a fist so the upper body's getting tight. Core is switched on. You're lowering from the whole spine down, so you hinge from the hips. Drop the hips down and up. About 15 more seconds. You can add the press out of the band at the top. Lower lift, open, close. Lower lift, open, close. Gaze is gonna be slightly forward, so you can leave a slight tuck of the chin towards the chest. If it feels better, to lengthen back of neck, drive down through heels, and imagine you're pushing the heels down and squeezing, sliding heels towards your glutes. That's gonna activate more hamstrings. For 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, up and hold, just pulse the knees out. 15 seconds here, heels are still down, toes are still up, using hips, external rotators, abductors, press out, and then release it in. Keeping, fighting, band, resistance for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Squeeze your butt. 4, 3, 2, hold at the top, knees parallel, little pulse, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. For 8, 7, we want to light up backside of the body. We're warming up the glutes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, release it down. Whew. Keep the band on. Float both legs into tabletop. Keep the knees apart, about hip width distance. Take the hands behind the head, inhale to prepare. Exhale, lift head and shoulders off mat. Find your C curve. Flex the feet, tap both heels down, and lift. Double, this time we're taking a heel tap for 30 seconds. Modification, you can drop the head and shoulders and place the palms back down onto the floor. But if you're here, you're working either through neutral spine or an imprint. The head and shoulders are lifted. You're in C curve, so you're lengthening and pressing the lower back into the mat. Hip to rib connection. Gaze is forward through the thighs. Elbows are wide, light touch on back of head for 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, release. Place the feet back down on the floor this time. We go single leg. Hips go back up. Right leg reach out, lower down, lift. Elbows can come back in, down and up. 15 seconds. Push down, left heel. So now we have single leg, makes it a little bit more challenging. You have to keep the hips level and square. As you press up, make sure right hip not dropping down, left hip not dropping down for 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Release the right leg. Send the hips a little bit higher. Left leg reaches long. 2 knees, 1 line. Lower the hips down, hover, squeeze. Down, up. Really think about your glutes, so about your butt. You have to squeeze to lift. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Release. Left leg goes down. This time, keep your head on the mat, both legs back into a tabletop. Again, fighting the band, both arms up towards the ceiling. Stack the hands, arms right over the shoulders, knees on top of hips. You're gonna reach out long, opposite arm and leg, and pull back in. Press, low back into mat, brace core. Switch. Left leg, right arm, right leg, left arm. If it's too much with the band, you can take it off, but you're reaching out and getting long. Heel and thumb to floor. If the band is too much, take it off, or if it's sliding around on you, and just focus on the core. Can you have the thumb of your hand tap the floor, heel hover, keep pressing low back down, so there should be no arch between spine and mat. For 5, 4, 3, 2 more. Last one, and release. Hug the knees in towards the chest. Cross the ankles. You have 3 little rock and rolls. So that should have warmed up glutes and core. Plant the palms, step it back, downward facing dog. Look forward, bend knees, jump or walk, feet outside hands, standing up. Keep the feet wide, shoulder distance. Hands are heart center, chest up, you have one squat. Bend the knees, hips go back and down, and then one hinge. So hips go straight back and forward. One squat, one hinge. Bend the knees deep on the squat, tiny bend in knees on the hinge. Proud chest, whole time. Shoulders back and down. One squat. So we're noticing the difference between our squat movements, hips back and down like you're sitting in a chair, and our hinge movements where the hips go straight back and you're hinging. Last 10 seconds. Keeping tension still in the upper body by pressing the palms together. Start to light up your back, squeeze your butt every time in between, every time you stand up. For 3, for 2, last one. Bring the feet in, hip width distance, elbows into the sides, almost like you're holding a box. Activate through the lats. Right foot step back, reverse lunge, stand up. Alternate sides. You're here for 30 seconds. You're looking for 90-90 with the legs. Front knee over ankle, back knee underneath the hip. Stay tall through the spine. Shoulders on top of hips. Squeeze the back glute. Push off, ball the back foot, and drive through your front heel in order to stand up. Last 15 seconds, just back and forth, staying light, in control, lifting, holding your own weight, and making sure the hips aren't swaying side to side. Feet are on railroad tracks. You step straight back, stand up for 3, 2, last one. Stand up, tap it out. Little circle of the arms like you're jumping rope. Toe ball heel, roll through feet. We're gonna go 30 seconds, feet together in 3, 2, 1, off we go. 30 seconds, just like this. So I want you to have a little flick of the wrist. I want you to imagine that you have a jump rope in hand that's passing underneath your feet every time. Fully roll through, top to bottom. Core tight. Breathe here, 10 seconds. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, jumping jacks out and in. So now you get rid of your jump rope. You're still staying light, tapping, this time, side to side. 15 seconds left. Arms overhead or elbows in, straight up. Maybe pick up pace, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Nice, shake it out the legs. Step to the top of your mat. You're gonna grab one bell, maybe heavy, maybe light. You're gonna go one drill into the next for this circuit. Place the bell in between your heels, take the feet wide. All right, before we pick up bell, let's get the shoulders ready to press. Take the feet wide. You're gonna take right foot forward, left leg back. Your left arm is gonna circle forward as if you're strumming a really big guitar. So let the shoulder just be loose and let it circle. So you're getting full range of motion. Reverse the circle, take it back. You put a tiny bend in the knees so the body moves with it. 3, 2, 1, switch. Left foot forward, right leg back. Right arm, strum guitar forward. Opposite arm just on thigh. Keep spine tall. Reverse circle, take it back. For 3, for 2, last one. Very nice. So take your bell, place it in between the heels. Shoulders are down, chest up, feet are wide. So it's gonna be shoulder distance. Setting up for your deadlift, you've got 45 seconds. Proud through the chest, hinge, reach down, hydraulic the knees, grab the top of the handle, stand up. So you could probably go much heavier. So maybe grab your heavy bell. We'll go one into the next, but you can always swap out your bells for something lighter. Hinging at the hips, you got about a 20-degree bend into the knees. Weight is back. Load up hamstrings and glutes. Keep the lats engaged. So as you hinge, make sure you're not rounding through the spine. That's gonna be the biggest culprit. You don't wanna put the pressure into the lumbar, into the low back. Hips back, glutes engaged, shoulders packed, arms reaching down towards bell, and then squeeze. Drive through the heels, drive through the feet to stand up, butt tight at the top. For 4, 3, 2, Last one, down at the bottom, just bend the knees, little tap of the toes. Again, keep the posture here. You go deadlift to catch, 45 seconds in 3, 2, set it up. Again, shoulders down, chest up, push through the feet, stand up, catch. Top of the handle, tap the floor, sides of the handle as you stand up. Bottom, top. Bell should be traveling straight down, straight up. It's almost like an elevator, so it's not going to deviate its course by going forward and then coming in towards you and forward and down towards the floor. You're about halfway done, 25 seconds left to go. As you go to clean this, as you go to catch it, open your hands, elbows lift, and then snap in towards the sides. Little shoulder shrug, release. If you look at the handle of the bell, you will always know where the bell is in space. For 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, hold the catch. Keep the feet wide, shoulders down, chest up. Goblet squat, 45 seconds. You're gonna drive the knees apart, press the feet into the ground, and imagine that you're spreading the floor apart with your feet. So they're grounding down, pushing apart, knees drive out, squeeze the glutes, bottom to top. Breathe in as you travel down. Exhale as you stand up. Core tight, really squeeze the butt at the top, fully straightening the legs without locking back into hyperextension. Breathe here. Last 10 seconds. Drive down to go up. Keep the chest tall. Make sure bell is not pulling you forward. Spine stays vertical on this type of squat for 3, 2, last one. Bell goes down. Right foot steps back. Drop your knee. You're in your half kneeling position. Left foot is forward. Turn the handle of the bell, north and south. Bring the bell underneath your belly. I'm going to turn other direction so you can see, setting up for your row. Left forearm on the thigh. Proud chest in 3, 2, pull back. Row. So this is a little bit easier of a row. It's almost a short row because it gets to touch or come close to touching the floor every time. You got about 30 seconds. Your direction is forward to pulling back. So imagine J shape with the arm, not the bicep curling the weight in, but the elbow pulling back, and think about the engagement through the lats. Proud through the chest. You got 10 seconds left to go. You're gonna stay in your half kneeling position and continue working the right arm in 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Bell goes down. Tuck the toes under if they're untucked. Make sure back knee is right underneath the hip. Lean forward, hinge forward. You're gonna clean the bell into the rack position in 3, 2, 1. Rip it up, rack it. Fully insert the hand, pick up the back knee, hover, lower, hinge, lean forward, bell to the floor. Dead, clean, rack it, lunge, hover, lower. Keep moving. You got about 45 seconds total, as if you're putting a backpack on. Swing it up. Thumb, center of the chest, thumb to clavicle. You got a 45-degree angle, base of thumb, or base of palm and thumb connection. Rack it, lift, squeeze back glute. Super, super tight, and lower. Just come to a hover. Down, clean it, hover, lower. So this is a lot for the legs. Core, spine, tall. Last 5, 4. You're gonna hold your rack position. 3, 2, last one, hold your rack, step to stand. Right leg is gonna do the work. You have curtsy lunge, squat, press, and then you reverse back out of it. Right foot, step back, cross behind the left, curtsy lunge, step to your squat, stay low. Stand up, squat thruster to press. Come back to your squat, back to your curtsy. Squat, stand to press, squat, you got it. Curtsy, squat, press, squat, keep moving. I'm gonna turn and face you, so I'll switch sides to mirror it out. Modification, wrap the other arm across. Curtsy lunge, cross behind. Still 90-90 with the legs, you're just at a different angle. Step to your squat. Maybe you press, maybe there's no press. Back to your curtsy, squat, stand,
Press, bicep next to ear, tight at top. Back to your squat. Curtsy, 10 seconds. Drive down, again, just like in your squat, with the goblet, the rack position, your one-sided weight. So the other side of the body has to engage a little bit more. 3, 2, last one. Bell goes down, take the bell to the top of the mat. Feet wide, drop the hips, find your half squat. Little pulse here. Body weight, hip thrust. Hopping back to your squat. Hopping back to your plank, then forward into your squat in 3, 2, hands down, shoot it back. Forward, stay light, on feet. More weight in hands, butt down, chest tall. Modification, walk back, hit your plank, walk forward, feet outside hands, hands up, hands down. You walk it back, or hop it back. You've got 15 seconds. Advance, you can start to pick up pace. Maybe go a little bit quicker. Otherwise, slow it down. You got 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, stand up. Hands on hips, just draw some circles. Big deep breaths in. Exhale out. Reverse the circle, swing hips the other way. Inhale. Exhale. Grab your heavy bell, heavy bell. 2-hand swing, I'm gonna break it down one time in case you're new to it. Feet wide, shoulder distance. Bell is gonna start on the floor. You're making a triangle, feet to bell, yes? Once the bell is in the air, bell drops first. So you let gravity do the work. Once the arms, forearms connect with the hips, rock the hips back, then knees, hips, push hip bones into forearms, launch bell off. Hinge, stand, hinge, yeah? So not a squat, hips gotta go back. Setting up, you've got 60 seconds on the clock. Feet wide, proud chest, hinge the hips back. See the triangle shape. Load up hamstrings and glutes, power comes from there. Light up the lats, 3, 2, here we go. Hike, stand, hinge, flat back, proud chest, hard style, if you can, keeping the arms straight, strong. Bell, you pull up, pull down. Sport style, you're gonna go a little bit looser, more relaxed. So if you're going a little bit too heavy, maybe you need to go sport and let the body help do the work. Not as much tension. Sport style, soft, relaxed. Hard style, high tension. Get the reps in. 15 seconds. Minute almost up. Bell comes only chest height. We don't need to go overhead here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bell down. Whew. Take the bell off the mat. Shake it out. Stand up tall. And just twist from right to left. Allowing the hips, knees, pivot on ball of foot. A little bit of movement through the spine. For 3, for 2. Last one. Back to the top of the mat. Feet together. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold again. One more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hands down, step back. Take vinyasa, high to low. Inhale, up dog, hold. Open up through the chest, shoulders, away from ears. Tops of feet on mat, knees lifted. Squeeze glutes, inhale. Exhale, hips high. Down dog. Walk feet to hands. Hips low, find your squat. Hold, breathe, 5. Drive the knees apart, 4. Drop the hips a little bit lower, 3, 2. Last one, stand up. Grab the same bell that you used last time for your deadlifts and bring it onto your mat. We're setting up. Feet are gonna go narrow this time. All right, so for this one, you're gonna bring the bell forward, walk the feet into their hip width distance. So we're going stiff leg deadlift, so Romanian deadlift into a narrow, narrow squat. So the feet are not gonna be as wide. Hinge forward from the hips, pick up the bell. You're gonna push the hips back, bell slides along the shins, stand up quick, launch it, catch it, Drop to your low squat, double pulse. Stand tall, one hinge, stand to catch, double pulse in your squat. You're here 45 seconds. Hinge, flat back, rise, catch it, double pulse. Once you have that, you can start to blend them together to where you're catching as you're landing in the squat and take the double pulse. You have about 15 seconds left to go. Push down through the feet, hips go back, hinge, flat back, shoulders down, back body, launch it, catch it, 2 pulse. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. From here, bell goes down. Take the feet wider back into your regular squat position, shoulder distance. Bell, bottoms up, stand up. Back into your squat, you hold. Hold the squat. Elbows come off the thighs. Option to stay here or reach forward, pull to the left hip, right hip. So it's not a big reach forward, but I want you to imagine almost like you're rowing a boat. Keep moving. So the action is here, pulling back, holding the squat, pulling back to the hip, using the obliques to connect and make that happen. About 10 seconds. We're not here for a full 45. This is a shorter set because I know it's heavy. Forward and back for 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Bell goes down. Step left leg back this time. Right foot is forward. You're in your half kneeling position. Turn the handle of the bell north and south. Bell underneath belly, right forearm on thigh. Lean forward, setting up for your row. Shoulders down, posture up, 3, squeeze, back glute 2. Here we go. Row, handle towards hip. The tendency is for this elbow to go rogue and bell coming up toward rib cage. I need you to feel this more in your back, right? It's not really just an arm exercise. It's more about the back body and the lat engagement, the elbow drawing back. So it shouldn't feel like a bicep drill, and you shouldn't feel this in the traps in the shoulders if you're actually connecting into your back. You have about 10 seconds left to go. You're gonna stay in your half kneeling position. Squeeze your right glute, get your hips underneath you for 5, 4, 3, J shape with the arm 2. Last one, bell goes down. Tuck the back toes, maybe shift the knee forward if you need to. Turn the handle of the bell, 45-degree angle from the bottom to the top. We go into our rack, we clean it in 3, 2, lean forward, rack the bell. Hand, center of the chest, tuck back toes, lift, lower. Bell goes down, lean forward, spine vertical, lift, lower. Core tight, brace, squeeze everything in like a cylinder. Rack it, lift, lower. Keep going. You're about halfway done. You got 25 seconds left to go. So again, the movement of the hips is going to help lift the bell into the rack position. There's a small shrug, and then the elbow comes in and snaps into the side body. You insert hand into handle. 10 seconds left to go. High on the back ball of the foot, squeeze, booty tight. Lift, leg for 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Bell goes down. You're gonna hold it back in the rack position, pick it up, left hand has it, step to stand. Left leg does all the work this time. Stepping back, curtsy, cross behind the right, squat, push down to stand up, press, squat thruster. Back to your squat. Curtsy, squat, stand, squat, keep moving, curtsy. Left leg does the work. I'm gonna mirror you this time. Halfway there, 25 seconds left to go. Modification, wrap, right arm across. Curtsy, stay low, squat, now you get to stand up. If you wanna add the press, maybe 2 hands. Launch bell up, catch it. Back to your squat. Curtsy, squat, stand, squat, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Bell goes down, take it off, top of your mat. Set up, heavy bell. You have 1 hip thrust into a single rep swing. So you'll set up behind your bell. Again, same triangle shape, feet wide, shoulder distance. Bell is at the top, peak of the triangle. You're going into your hip thrust, hands down, back to your plank. We go in 4, 3, find your half squat, 2, hands down, shoot it back to your plank, hop forward, hands on bell, hips back, engage lats, hike, swing, hike, bell goes down, hands down, plank, squat, swing, stop, plank, squat, swing. Make sure you hike the bell, hands come high inside the thigh, hinge back, stand tall, spine long, hitting plank position, stopping momentum of bell every time. Re-engage. You got 10 seconds. Engage through lats. You got 5, 4, 3, finish it, 2, last one. Whew. Bell down. Take the bell off the mat, shake it out. We take it to the floor, take it to the floor. Feet together, inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Step back, high plank. Drop the knees. You're gonna grab one bell. Doesn't matter if it's light or heavy, because you're gonna balance on it. So I'm gonna take the bell that's on the right side, handle down towards me. Right hand on bell, left hand is on the floor. It's a staggered push-up, so one hand lower, one hand higher, into a shoulder tap. The hand that's on the bell stays on the bell. You're on the clock. You got 45 seconds in 3. Step back, high plank, 2. Here we go. 1 push-up. You're bouncing on the right hand, left hand to right shoulder. Shoulder tap, maintain the plank. 1 push, 1 tap. 1 push, 1 tap. Make sure you're squeezing the legs and the glutes. Spine long. Make sure not dropping into belly, arching low back. Keep that tight. Push, bell away. Modification on the knees, all good. Lean forward. 1 push, hand opposite shoulder. When you lift the hand, don't rotate open to the diagonal. Keep the shoulders and hips square down towards the floor. 10 seconds left to go. This is your strength, does not need to be fast. Strength, balance, control. 3, 2, last one. Release it. Bell goes off the mat. Grab your light bell. It's coming into the right hand. So we're coming for a windmill. And I'll give you 2 options. You could do this with a dumbbell. So if your kettlebell is a little bit too heavy, grab a dumbbell. It's going to go in your top right hand. Right foot is forward, left knee is back. You can leave hips square if it feels better. I like to pivot the shin to a 45-degree angle. Let's start without weight. Right arm reaches up. Left hand's going to go down, in line with the knee, in line with the hip. Kick right hip out and back. Gaze at top arm and lift. Kick hip out, lift. I'm going to face you. Keep doing that. Back and forth. Kick hip out. Eyes up. Eyes forward. Eyes up. Eyes forward. Last one. Palm down and lift. Do the same thing with your bell. Right foot forward. Left knee back. Rack the bell on the clock. Bell is up. 45-degree angle. Full insertion of hand. Palm down in 3, 2. Hips underneath you. Squeeze glutes. Here we go. Palm down. Look up. Shoulder stability. Brace core. Breathe in. Breathe out. Palm down. And lift. Action of hips. Kick hips out onto the back diagonal and then scoop the hips underneath you. Squeeze your butt tight. You got about 20 seconds left to go. Hips back. Lift. Eyes up on bell. Stack. Wrist, bell, shoulder, shoulder. Yes, everything one straight line. Last 5, 4, 3. Push down right heel, right foot. 2. 1 more. And release. Rock your bell. Bring the bell forward. Left side of mat. We go left side. Left side. Break is coming. Break is coming after this. So again, 45 seconds. Left hand is going to balance on the bell. Right palm is going to be on the floor. On the clock, stepping back, maybe knees or toes in 3, 2. Here we go. 1 push up. Left hand this time. So the bell, you'll notice, since it's round, it's gonna wanna wobble and shake. So you have to stabilize and push firm into the bell. Core grips on. Modification, drop the knees. Even if you only do one and one, so maybe one on the knees, one on the toes. That's super challenging, staying on the toes. You have 15 seconds left to go. Push with your whole back, bend the elbows, lengthen, push through the arms for 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, release. Bell tilts forward. Grab your light bell. Left foot forward, right leg back. This time, left hand's gonna take the bell, clean it. Actually, let's go body weight. Let's go body weight. I'm gonna mirror you. Left foot is forward, right leg is back. Left arm reaches up, palm down, and lift. So again, kick hips out, lift. Last one, down, up. Yes, we got the movement. Now, left hand has bell, left foot forward, right leg back, clean the bell, rack it, press it, overhead, bicep next to ear, hips, boom, underneath you. Hips back in 3, 2, here we go. Eyes up, look up, right palm down, exhale, hips underneath you. Look up at top hand. Hinge, hips back, lift, keep moving. You're here for a total of 45 seconds. I'm gonna mirror you. Keep moving, stay in that position. Stay in that position. Left hand still has it. Hips back, palm down, hips up, squeeze. Hips back, palm down. You'll notice an opening, so I can't keep my palm facing forward. I have to rotate a little bit through the shoulder. Yeah, so open up, stack it, lift it for 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Rack the bell, bring it down. Take the bell off, top of the mat. Send your hips back, legs out in front. On your back, a little bit of core, a little bit of core. You're gonna take the legs out, in, and up. That's it. Legs to tabletop. Hands can go underneath the hips. So let's start here. Inhale, prepare. Exhale. Head and shoulders can come off the mat and stay there, or leave it down. Legs go forward. Hold, hover. 3, 2, 1. Knees in, legs high. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Just down and up. Out, lift. Option to drop. Head back, if that's a little bit more accessible. Maybe you don't need the hands underneath the hips and they can come out to the side. They're gonna help you lift through the core, legs long, hover, legs up, moment of balance for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug the knees in, cross to the ankles, roll up. Whew. From here, sitting tall, just tap. Little twist right to left. Breathing in, breathing out. Turning over, left shoulder in 3, 2. Turn over your left shoulder, pivot, downward facing dog. You're facing the back of the mat. Just pedal the knees, bend right to left for 3. Hips high, 2. Last one. Quiet the feet, walk the hands back towards the feet, bend the knees. Head hangs heavy, roll all the way up. So now we're going into our specific sport style flow. You're gonna grab a bell that you can handle and not put down for 8 total minutes. So 8 minutes is 4 exercises, 1 minute per hand, switching from side to side. So I'll go over the exercises first, and then we'll flow through it and do it together. So your first one is your single hand swing. So we've done this in the past couple sessions. 45-degree angle, handle of bell, standing tall. Forearm and hip connection. You rock, tight, hinge, stand. On the sport style, yes, you're gonna pull the shoulder back and stand tall and get tight, but you have the elbow bent, pinky up, thumb down. So you're thinking about the bell traveling up towards the ceiling rather than forward and away from you. So you'll have 1 minute on the right, you'll swing to pass through the center, 1 minute on the left. You'll swing to pass, swing into your clean. So now you have to change the direction of the bell. Cast the bell away from you, catch it with the hips, and then clean it. So you want to try and keep the bell close to you. So I'm not going to throw it, boom, away from the body because it pulls the shoulder. And I don't want to extend it and pull it back towards me. So keep it close. Right side, 1 minute. Left side, 1 minute. Then you'll rack your bell on the right. You've got an option, hard press or push press. Hard press, the legs are locked. High tension, straight up, straight down. Push press, if you have a bit heavier bell, you're gonna put a dip in the knees, so you'll bend. Use the legs, launch the bell up. Catch it, dip, drive, heels stay down. Right side, 1 minute. Left side, 1 minute. We finish with 1 minute, right side, left side of snatch or half snatch. So for your snatch, just like your single hand swing, you're gonna aim to launch the bell up around eye level. I'm gonna punch, pull and punch. So I pull the bell towards me, punch, bell ends up in the overhead position. Half snatch, you come down through the rack. Swing, snatch, rack. Full snatch from the top, you're gonna let it roll off of you, catch it with the hips, and then relaunch it back up. Right side and left side. So it's an 8-minute flow. We'll just go back and forth. We're not putting the bell down. If you need to rest, ideally you're gonna rest in the rack position. So you wanna keep the weight on you. That's really the challenge, is to not stop moving and to not put the bell down. Because if you were doing a real kettlebell sport competition, you would move for 10 minutes without putting that bell on the floor. Cool? So 60 seconds total. Right side, left side. I'll mirror you, so that means I gotta start with my left arm. You're gonna start with your right arm. Feet wide, shoulder distance, hinge, hips back. Right hand has bell, starting from the floor in 4, 3, 2, here we go. Hike it through the legs, launch it up. And you're gonna breathe anatomically through this motion. So I'm gonna inhale, as the bell comes up, exhale, swing back. Allowing my hips to catch the bell. So I don't want the bell handle to yank on my hand or my shoulder. So I'm catching it, rocking back with the hips. You're 30 seconds in, 30 seconds left to go. Let this be light, easy, yeah? So we're going for endurance. It's not hard style. We're not going high tension. That would be low rep. We can't maintain that for 8 minutes. So sports style, anatomical, use momentum, use rocking of body. 10 seconds before the switch. Stand up tall at the top, hinge at hips. 3, 2, switch. Left hand has it. Single hand, swing. Plant feet, soft knees. Stand tall. Breathe in, out. And this can become really meditative if you just focus on breath. Like, yes, there's all the anatomical cues of what needs to happen, and obviously you want to get better with the technique, and that comes with practice and time. But if you start to panic, you start to fatigue, go back to breath, in, out. And then the movement and breath become one, and they match together, and it becomes easier to manipulate bell. 15 seconds. Going into your cleans, you're gonna switch to your right hand in 5, 4, 3, 2, switch. Right hand has it, swing, clean. No rush here, right? You don't have to go fast. Really establish clean position. Legs straight, elbow in, maybe it connects, makes contact with body. Rock, clean it. Here you can focus on the passing of the bell, the handle, from the base of the palm to the fingertips. So you want to skip the middle of the palm so that you don't tear hands. 30 seconds down, 30 seconds left to go. Breathe in, breathe out. 20 seconds. Again, finding that rhythm, movement, breath. Bell gets lighter the more that you can move using hips. You're gonna pass it to the left hand in 3, 2, switch. Left hand has it, rack it. Maybe you take a moment, and again, if you need to rest, you're resting in your rack position. Hips slightly forward, still squeezing the glutes. Nothing in the lower back. Keep the shoulder plugged into back body. Rock back, stand tall. Yeah, breath. Hips. Cast it. Catch it. Should land light. You don't want the bell coming on, boom, and like slamming into your shoulder. It's not gonna feel good. So the question is, how do you soften into the catch? As if you were playing an egg toss with a partner. You don't catch it hard because it's gonna break the egg. So you soften the body to absorb the energy. You're switching, 3, 2, switch to the right hand, rack it. Whew. Hold, hard press or push press. So again, hard press, legs locked, straight up, straight down. Elbow point forward, pinky point forward. High tension, track. Imagine you're holding a box with your hands. Yes, the box does not travel sideways. Elbow does not travel sideways. Push press, dip, drive. That's gonna be a little bit easier if you have a heavier bell. Use of the legs is a lot easier to help the bell come up. 20 seconds left to go. I will say it is hard to talk and do this at the same time. So I feel your pain. Even though I've done this set, the talking through it gets you. 10 seconds, push press or hard press. We're gonna switch to the other side. Legs tight at the top, standing all the way up. Swing to switch. Left hand has it, rack it. Hard press or push press. Or you can go 30 seconds of each. So maybe hard press for 30 seconds to see what that feels like. High tension, really work the upper body. Imagine you're making a shelf with your back. Push down on the shelf to help the arm go up. Then after 30 seconds, you can go push press. Dip and use the legs and go, oh, what does that feel like for me to use my legs and transfer the energy? Knees, hips, elbow, bell. Bell comes up. Either way, you're standing all the way up, hips underneath you, core tight, close the ribs, bicep next to ear, bell stacked right on top of body, on top of shoulder. We got one more set. We have snatch. Half snatch or full snatch. I'll demo them both. Swing to switch. Right hand has it. Full snatch to the top. Woo. Half. Pull down. So you're moving through the rack position. Hips, launch bell. Swing back. Push. Hips, pull, punch. Yeah, so hips do the push. Arm does the pull and the punch, all in one movement. Option to go full snatch, bottom to top. Again, breathe in. As the bell comes up, exhale, bell swings through. 20 seconds. Catch the bell with the hips, rock back. Swing back, stand tall. 10 seconds. Body tight. 5. Get ready to switch. Final minute, you got this. 2. Pass, swing to switch. Option 1. Through the rack. Half snatch. Control on the way down. So the eccentric is gonna help you build strength for the press up by the control on the way down. Option to stay with your half snatch. If that feels all right. If not, you want to add a level on. Full snatch, bottom to top. 15 seconds. Woo! 8 minutes, you guys, 8 minutes. You made it through, hopefully. Maybe bell never touched floor. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and bell down. 8 minutes. Oh. Take a breather. Take a breather. Bell off mat just for a moment. Bring the feet together, hands on the knees. Just make little circles. Keep the chest tall. Breathe in. Breathe out. Reverse circle. Go back the other way. Again, standing tall. Open the arms out. Pull the left arm forward. Yeah, as if you're pulling rope into body, just side to side. Roll the shoulder forward. For 3, for 2, last one. Release, just swing the arms side to side, some blood flow. So that works grip strength, yeah, a lot of forearms, a lot of shoulders, stability, hips, core, and breath. All right, standing tall at the top of the mat. Just bending the left knee, grab the top of the foot, little quad stretch. You can stand without wall, but if you need wall, just grab hold of something. Maybe 2 hands back behind, stand up tall, squeeze heel towards glute. Switch, release, left leg down, right leg comes up. Grab top of foot. 2 knees, 1 line. So I want you to pull the knee back in line, right with left. Hold for 3, 2, release, step to the top, feet together, inhale, reach the arms up. Interlace the fingers. You're going to draw some circles with the upper body. So you want to feel a stretch and a length through the side body. So you lean to the right, forward through the center, left, and lift. And then reverse. Take it back the other way. Big, big circles. Letting this feel good. Coming back through center. Inhale, reach up. Shift the weight back into the heels, yes? Squeeze hips underneath you. You should be able to fit in between 2 panes of glass. Biceps next to ears. Inhale. Exhale, lean off to your right side. Kicking the left hip out. Pull. Bottom hand, top hand. Breathe. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, up and over to the other side. Squeeze the glutes. Close, front ribs in. Stretch through side body. Last one. Inhale. Exhale, release. Hands through heart center. Take the feet wide. Again, hinge at the hips, bend the knees, hands to the floor, drop the head. Grab opposite elbow, bent knee, little sway. Little rock side to side. And then starting to pick up left elbow and right elbow. So there's a little rotation and you get more of a stretch through side body, through QL. Last one. Come back through center. Hands, floor, feet walk in, feet hip width. Interlace fingers behind back. Inhale, lift, arms to ceiling. Exhale, drop the head, and then let the arms reach up and forward. Let them just fall. Let this open up the shoulders, open up the chest. Just find a place that feels good. You can keep a bend in the knees because it's more about the shoulders, less about hamstrings. Coming back up, bending the left knee, straightening the right leg. Place the left shoulder on the left knee and rotate open to the right. Now you should feel a stretch through the right side, hip, hamstring, low back. Back through center, switch. Bend right knee, straighten left leg. Drop right shoulder towards right knee, right thigh. Opening up towards the left side of the room. Last one, breathe in. Breathe out. Coming back through center. Release the arms, hands go down. Stepping back, find downward facing dog. Drop both knees. Step right foot in between the hands. Left hip scoops underneath you. Hips just go forward and back. So a little bit of movement first. We find the end position. Hold, breathe. Hands on top of thigh, lift chest. Option to stay, option to reach left arm up. Again, adding side bend. So right palm to floor, or if you have your kettlebell close by, you can elevate the hand and stretch into this whole left side body, into the psoas. Such a good stretch. Hips forward. Round and roll through. Then send hips back, right leg straightens out, hamstring stretch. Breathing in, exhale to fold. Breathe in, inhale, lift chest. Exhale, fold. Last one. Fold a little bit deeper each time. Shift. Hands down, step back, down dog. Left foot, steps, drop knee. Hands on thigh, hips forward and back. Movement first. Finding end position that you're looking for. Hips go forward, squeeze, hips underneath you, back glute tight. Stay here. Or hand down or hand on bell if it's too far away. Right arm up and then lean, stretch over to the side. So you will feel this deep, deep stretch all the way down into the right hip flexor, right quad. Inhale. Exhale, round and walk the arms forward. Frame the foot. Exhale, hips back. Left toes lift, heel down, inhale. Exhale, fold chest. Two more like that. Inhale, pull chest forward, lengthen through spine, hips back. Exhale, drop. One more. Shift back forward, hands down, tuck toes, down dog. On inhale, shift forward through high plank, roll through spine, and then drop hips, find upward facing dog. Lower the knees down, untuck the toes, shoulders away from the ears. Looking over left shoulder. If it feels better, you can pick up the thighs. And then rotate, look over left shoulder. Two more. Inhale, look left. Look right. Inhale back through center, lower all the way down onto the belly. Keep the tops of the feet onto the floor. Fingertips or palms, elbows squeeze in and back towards the hips. Inhale, lengthen, use the low back to lift. Exhale to lower. Inhale, lift, lengthen top of head forward. Exhale, lower. Send the tailbone back, away from you, lengthen it. Last one. Navel in towards spine, lift. And lower. Hips back towards your heels, knees wide, toes touch, child's pose. Stretching out the back, little sway, little rock side to side. From here, rolling back up, walk the hands back towards the knees. Sit on the hips, swing the legs out in front. Crossing at the ankles, I'm going to face you. One final spinal twist. Sitting up nice and tall, inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, right hand, twist over to the left. Inhale, grow a little bit taller. Exhale, twist back, look back. Inhale, come back through center, reach the arms up. Left hand to opposite knee, right arm reaches back. Inhale. Exhale, twist. Inhale, come back through center, reach arms up one more time. Exhale, hands come down through heart center. Hands come to the tops of the knees. And just taking a moment, as always, to say thank you to your body, to honor your body, your practice, and what happened on your mat. So it's not always like this is a place of perfection or like this is the only way to get to my goal, but this is part of the journey, right? And it's really about the discovery, what you can discover about yourself and the qualities that you have to give to this world every time you step on your mat, because what you do on here, you will do in any other aspect of your life. You are the same, whether you're on your mat doing fitness or yoga class or out in the world like pursuing your goals. So make this about discovery and be proud of what you find every time that you step on your mat. Namaste. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you next time.